report. So y'all gonna die right with R. Kelly, you gonna die right with Bill Cosby, and the rest of the jakes who in there that's got 20 to life, man. You know? And the Lord gonna show mercy on whom he won't have mercy on. Right?
This is a quick precept. This is 1 Samuel 8 and 7. And the Lord said unto Samuel, hearken unto the voice of the people. It says, hearken unto the voice of the people in all that they say unto thee. For they have not rejected thee, but they have rejected me, that I should not reign over them.
So these are not our words. These are Yahawash's words, man. What's that scripture in Chronicles that said the Lord bringing judgment over the earth? Judgment all over the earth. I think it's 2 Chronicles 16, maybe 20. Get that. Just type in judgment over all earth. Yeah, because these are not our words, man. These are the Lord's words, man. And it tells you in Proverbs 30, it said all these words are pure. Yeah. That's why we were reading these pure words to the little girl up here earlier. She was listening, being cordial, but she a woman. I knew it once we got to that part about, hey, you need a man seed to create that life. I knew that was it. I knew it was gonna get her. But we're reading out of the pure words of the Heavenly Father. She was going off her own feelings, right? She wasn't going off what the scriptures say. You know.
It says the purpose upon the whole earth.
This is Second Chronicles.
This is
Chronicles.
This is Ezekiel 3:17. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
He has made us watchmen unto the house of Israel. The Negroes, the Latinos, and the Native Americans. When you go into a watchman, what do? They used to stand on the tower on the watches, the first watch, second watch, third watch. We would watch for what? The enemy, man. Go ahead.
It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
Hear the word in my mouth, Yahawashi, and give them warning.
Yep.
And that's what we are here to do. These are warnings, man. That's just like when you hear that drill or that tornado come. When you hear that alarm going.
That's a warning.
That's a warning. If your ass don't seek shelter, then what? You finna die. There's a possibility, strong possibility. So this is that alarm that's we're sounding off that alarm now, right? We're sounding off that alarm now. If you don't hear this alarm, there is a 100% chance your ass gonna die by what? Thermonuclear destruction. Go ahead, get more on that. Can you get it?
Yeah, it's a judgment. I could bring judgment over the earth.
It says, verse 18, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way,
16:14,
to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand.
So we are out here warning you. If we do not put that warning out there, then the blood gonna fall on us. And we don't want that death, man, from Yahawashi. Right. Go ahead and read that.
And it says, this is 1 Chronicles 16:14. And it says, He is the Lord our power, his judgments are in all the earth.
So Yahawashi, judgments are in all the earth right now. That's why you see R. Kelly going through it, all these brothers in the penitentiary. That's why you see the Lord, Psalms 17 and 13, David says he is a sword. That's why you saw the man in New Zealand shoot all them people in that damn mosque, man. Judgment is going out. That's why you saw the Ethiopian plane do a nosedive and do a spin tail and hit the ground and explode into flames. That's why you saw the man in North Little Rock Friday night. Two went in there to rob the store, and Edomite wanted to play hero and got his brains blowed out. The judgments are going all over the earth, man. Yahawashi is not playing, man. This is a serious time, man. And we're coming into that Passover time too, man. It's serious, man.
And before the Passover, before last Passover, you had the Most High plague Egypt, man. So Egypt is in plagues, man. We had how many type of snowstorms and I think Nebraska, they had a flood. They had a flood just cross over the whole river, man. Those are natural disasters and occurrences that are happening before this time. And imagine the judgment we don't hear about, man.
Oh, get Isaiah 45 and 7.
And you want to finish this one?
Yeah.
Not the Chronicles. Done.
Yeah, Chronicles is done.
I'm gonna get this one real quick.
Go ahead.
You can get that. This is Ezekiel.
Come back a little. Move up a little bit, bro. Move up just a little bit. Okay, you good.
This is Ezekiel 3 and 19. It says, Yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, says, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul.
So if we warn that wicked man, right, which we do constantly, week in and week out, we're talking to the Israelites and we're talking to the elect, right? When we warn that wicked man, he turned from his wicked way, right? That blood is off our hands, man. It's the beautiful thing because, hey, then we probably did gain a brother, man. You know? But if you don't get that warning, right? If you don't tell, you telling people the microchip is an embargo or it's a potato chip, you're not warning people.
That's an uncertain sound.
Come.
That's and back in the day, like we were saying, that's punishable by death, man. So when the Lord said that he's going to destroy the man that doesn't warn, that's not against the law, because if you are a watchman and you're on the post and you don't hold your post, just like and I don't know much about military, but if you on watch and shit go down, man, that falls back on you. That's on your lap, man. You didn't warn the people, especially if somebody lost their life behind your mishap, man.
Then that's your ass, man. And you gotta pay for that.
Don't take the responsibility, man. That's why this thing is a heavy responsibility. That's why, brothers, if you're really in the spirit, you always feel that necessity. Even you be like, man, I ain't done this and that. You feel it, man. You can't describe the necessity you feel once you in the spirit, man. That's why it says, I forget the prophet where it says he didn't want to do it no more, but it burnt in his spirit.
Jeremiah? Yeah.
It was Jeremiah.
I'll find it real quick.
Yeah, because he said it burnt in him. So that's that necessity brothers should feel. Like, damn, man, I don't want to do it, but it's still there, man. That's a necessity, man. That's why the spirit will have you be like, man, hey, you know you ain't done this, right? Yeah, you know, or you ain't do this, because that's why the apostle put that edict out there to what? Feed that necessity, man. Because we're watchmen. The Most High said us as watchmen, so you have to watch. What does a watchman look like? Chilling. You know what I'm saying? That don't look right. A watchman, he ain't even on his post. He's sitting on the bottom of the watchtower, laid up, eating grapes and olives.
Got it.
You got it? Yeah, go ahead, bro.
This is Jeremiah 20 and 9. It says, then I said, I will not make mention of him.
So sometimes a brother's not off for feeling like that. You ain't off for just being like, man, damn, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, man, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Because Jake ain't listening, Jake being hard-headed, Jake talking shit. But then what? What happens, though?
It says, nor speak anymore in his name.
He said, look, I'm not even going, this is a prophet of Yahawah Yahawashi saying this. This is not no man in the world. This is a prophet that had, look at Jeremiah's books, man. How much heavy prophecies came out of Jeremiah's that is going to this day, man.
A whole lot.
So that's showing the man, and the Lord was dealing with Jeremiah, man. What'd he say?
It says, but his word was in mine heart.
He had a necessity. He said, there's something in me. I can't stop doing this, man. That's how we feel. Even if you're a day away from the scriptures, you feel it. 2 days, you be like, God. 3 days, you itching, bro. Like, there's something in you. A man in the world don't feel that. Them guys that fall out, they don't feel that. That's why ITR, I looked at the other day, they ain't been out in months, man. First it was a sign. Then it was, I don't even know if they're going to push the name too long.
Y'all got a radio station.
Yeah, radio. Now you're a radio station prophet.
Smoke blunts. You get on the radio. You can hear his breath all in the mic.
So there's necessity. The Lord took away the necessity from them guys, man. Every time if you in this truth, man, if you have that necessity, know that the Lord is still somewhat dealing, man. You have to have that necessity of what? Even let's say if we were shepherds, man. If we left our sheep one day would be like the max. You go out there 2 days, you be like, man, 3 days, man, them sheep gonna feel it, man. They literally gonna be where you at,
They
man.
gonna get caught by the wolf. You on them 3 days. So if we don't come out here on the highways if we just quit coming out, guess what? We putting all these other people basics to death.
You're letting them go. Satan gonna snatch them.
Yes.
Now,
damn, bro.
Now when David was talking to Saul, when Goliath was talking shit. Now David told Saul, let me say it now, Saul, I've kept my father's sheep. Now, when a lion or a bear came up,
I met them.
right, and I rescued the sheep from their mouth and I killed them. So even King David did not allow the lion or the bear to kill the sheep, man. Real quick, it say
you have to have that necessity, man. Feel that necessity. No matter if you, that's why it says in Psalms, a righteous man falleth 7 times but getteth up again. That's necessity. That's a necessity. That means you won't fall, but something in you gonna pick your ass right back up and set you on your feet, man. And no matter how it's set up on your feet. If it's okay, you gotta do this different, you gotta do that different, but that's the one thing, man. You got, in this truth, you have to fall to learn to get back up, man. Once you get back up, you're a better person, man. Yahawashi took how many lives to get it perfect, man? He came back as Yahawashi and he did it, man. There was no need to fall.
Proverbs 26,
Okay,
25 and 26. A righteous man falleth down before. Wait a minute. Is it 7 times?
Yeah, 7 times. Fall of 7. If I'm not mistaken, it might be in Proverbs though.
and it says, but his word was in mine heart as a burning fire shut up in my bones.
That means it was locked in his marrow, man.
It says, and I was weary with forbearing, I could not stay. So he could not stop doing it, man. He could not stop doing it. Now, I understand what Jeremiah was going through, man. Because, man, like, damn. Man, I'm doing all of this and Jake ain't man, and Jake,
Proverbs.
man, and Jake ain't, man, and Jake is not listening, man. And Jake ain't listening, man. Now, did Yahawah take him out of the spirit? No, man, because he understood.
Proverbs 24 and 16.
Like I said, Psalms too.
For a just man falleth 7 times and rises up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief.
That means what? Them other guys, you're gonna fall into all types of calamities, man. That's what you see in a prime example with these other guys that fall out the camp. Or you fall out this truth, or you fall out of anything you fall out. Even if you fall out of IUIC,
IUSAS,
NAACP, fuck ever that is, man. Okay, if you fall out of that, niggas with attitudes, niggas with NWFs,
right.
You know what I'm Hey,
niggas with friends.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you, man, if you fall, you gotta get back up, man. A lot of these people, they don't ever even get on the horse, man. They don't know how to ride, man. They don't know how to maintain a ride. This truth is about falling and getting back up. Psalms 57 and 17, man. A contrite and broken spirit is a sacrifice of the Lord, man. Okay? That's how the Lord has us. That's Romans 12 and 1. We're a living sacrifice. Imagine that. That's why Yahawashi said that you shall drink of that cup, man. We have to drink of this cup. And he told us back then. Now all of his disciples got to drink of that cup, man.
Hey, get Jonah 1. Because we was just saying how that spirit was in him. He didn't really want to do it, right? But not only was it Jeremiah, it was also Jonah too. When you read in there, read number 2 and verse 2 and 3. Obadiah, then Jonah.
Obadiah then Jonah?
Yeah, it's Obadiah. Jonah, just one.
Okay, yeah, I'm right there. This is Jonah 1 and 3?
2 and 3.
2 and 3? You want me to start at 2?
Yeah.
Okay. And said, I cried by reason of mine affliction unto the Lord, and he heard me out of the belly of hell. Cried I, and thou heardest my voice. For thou hadst cast me into the deep.
Go to 2. Start at 2.
1
and 2.
1 and 2?
Yeah, Jonah 1 and 2.
Alright, this is Jonah 1.
Because we just went over how Jeremiah, the spirit burned him to do it if he didn't want to, but it happened to Jonah too, man. You know?
This is Jonah 1 and verse 2. Arise, go to Nineveh, that great city.
With the great city is what, America, right?
Yep, and cry against it.
We're crying against it, man. Right? We're lifting up a banner when you read in Isaiah 13. This is the banner of the scriptures, man. Right? You get that.
And the word cry means cry out.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's ecclesia.
This is a calling, right? The same way when a watchman, when the enemy comes, guess what you do?
Call out.
You get on the microphone and you call back to the top. The enemy is near. And then when you fire off those shots, which are that warning, that means it's here. We are firing those warning shots out there now. This is a calling, so it's the same thing. Go ahead.
And then you know what I thought about? It says, lift thy voice as a trumpet.
Yep.
And what would you blow as a watchman on the watchtower?
A trumpet.
And it says, arise, go to Nineveh, that great city, and cry against it. For their wickedness has come up before me.
Their wickedness has come up before it, man. That's the scripture in Revelation 18, man. Y'all sins have reached all the way to heaven, man. You have beat down and killed the Israelites eon to eon, man. And you've done it to every time you have came back and built the desolate places. From Alexander the Great all the way until 325 AD, right? And then that period from 1300 to now. You have, like we was talking earlier, you're gonna pay for all those sins you did way back then.
Yep.
You're gonna pay for the sins that you did during the Babylonian captivity when you say race it from the foundations thereof.
Yep.
You're gonna pay, Esau, man. You're gonna pay, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And it says, but Jonah rose up to flee unto Tarshish.
See, he didn't want to preach, he took off. Go ahead.
From the presence of the Lord and went down to Joppa.
Hey,
Joppa.
you know, and this truth is hard. Because I'm gonna tell you, man, just be honest, some days you don't feel like doing nothing, man.
Right.
It's like, man, it's a battle. Like we all know it's a spiritual battle, man. Sometimes, man, that spirit of that demon of slothfulness can get behind you and be on you. Like soon as you get a thought of something, man, do a breakdown, a lesson on that. Then here come that slothful demon. You don't want to do that. Lay down on the couch. You've been on your feet all day.
Right.
Man, what? Cut that TV on.
You know,
real quick.
cut the TV on. Cut the radio on. Call that girl you talked to the other night. That's how that slothful demon do you, man. You know? Hey, Jonah was doing that. Jonah took off. He was like, man, I'm out of here.
He dipped.
Right.
He dipped.
Yeah.
He didn't spiritually dip.
Yeah.
He
ran.
physically dipped.
But on your way to your dipping,
Yeah.
because you was tripping, the Lord had a big fish swallow you and bring you back and spit you right back out.
It pause.
Yeah.
Hey, that